Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yet another episode of Alpha Brief. My name is Dennis Njoroge, and we're continuing with our series. Today, we are tackling another company on the supply side of the AI. And kama kawa kama dawa, I have the man himself, the Chief Executive Officer and the founder of Henriot Investment Management. He also holds the title of head of quant in the same company. So, karibu sana Ken. Asante. And leo, I want us to dive into yet another company that this company is so huge. I'll let you burst the bubble by telling us which company we're going to tackle and tell us why it is in your investment thesis.
Thank you. So we're talking about the most valuable company as of
most
today.
valuable company.
Yeah, the first company to ever hit a market capitalization of $5 trillion. It is NVIDIA Corporation.
All right.
There's so many things to say about NVIDIA.
All right.
But why does it fit our investment thesis?
Okay.
And why is it in the Alpha Brief portfolio? Two things actually. One, the revenue growth rate. The forward revenue growth rates are at 60%, while the industry median is at 5%.
Okay.
That's 12x.
Yes.
That means NVIDIA is expected to grow its revenue by 60%. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So you have the most valuable company,
Yes.
$5 trillion, but then you still have your forward revenue growth rates being estimated at 60%, while the sector is growing at 5%. That's the first reason.
Yes.
Second reason, when I look at the price earnings growth ratio,
Yes.
the numbers suggest that NVIDIA may be undervalued relative to the sector.
Okay.
Because when the sector is growing at 1.86, yeah, the company is growing at around 1.2. So already it means the company, NVIDIA it's discounted relative to the sector. Anyway, that's the fundamentals that are driving NVIDIA to this investment thesis. The key thing that makes us think that NVIDIA is a very good company to look at is, all along we have been discussing about the AI infrastructure ecosystem. And we've been saying $7 trillion will flow into AI players. That is in accordance to McKinsey and Company.
Yeah.
We are also saying we will experience a lot of data centers coming along.
Okay.
We're also saying that we will see evolution of AI in so many forms, from agentic to physical AI to sovereign AI, you know, and NVIDIA is powering all this. Can you imagine $1 trillion? We are still talking about sales that have been made excluding China, right?
Yes.
Can you imagine? You remember in most of the episodes we have said that we are in the early stages of artificial
intelligence.
Now I want you to imagine when we are at the very peak
of artificial intelligence.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen? Like, there's a lot.
Yes.
As of today, we're working with, we're just powering the very small nitty-gritties. What about when everyone now fully understands what AI is all about? I remember there's a country where the very first time they heard about ChatGPT, they wanted to ban it in their country because it was, they were saying it was making some of the students foolish. Then couple of months later,
they had to embrace it.
They had to embrace it because they realized you cannot fight AI. Like I told them before, he who does not change in accordance to how AI is evolving will be a toast.
Yes.
Right. And NVIDIA is one of that company that has elaborated that, guys, this thing is here and we need a lot of computational power to power it. Yeah. So there's a whole idea behind Blackwell. Blackwell is the signature architecture.
Okay.
That they've just recently launched. It was just started, I think, this year.
Okay.
Somewhere around mid or Q1. And we have not even seen the full power around Blackwell. Yet we are already at $5 trillion.
Okay.
Yeah. We have not experienced like AI in its full capacity, yet we're already at $5 trillion. Yeah. It tells you that, well, I mean, as of today, Wall Street was skeptic that the semiconductor space has a lot of rich valuations due to the speculation of investors, which might have moved a bit too far. But remember, markets will always move in waves. Yeah. So before we get to this 5 trillion, of course, we expect a small correction.
Okay.
But after the correction, we'll have the other way, and it will be higher than $5 trillion. NVIDIA has gotten itself to a point where every time they announce earnings, the earnings are so important to the point that they cannot announce their earnings during market hours.
Okay.
Because there's a very high chance the circuit breakers could be hit.
Mm-hmm.
A circuit breaker is something that stops the market from bleeding, whether positively or negatively.
Negative.
And I think from NSE it's around 5%, like all at once. So that is NVIDIA for you. Like there's a lot to say.
Okay.
China is a very important market. There's Blackwell, and then there's the mere fact that the AI infrastructure ecosystem is growing. And every single thing that has technology in it will probably have AI in it.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Which makes me a bit skeptical about NVIDIA, because there has been back and forth, majority, actually almost 2 or 3 times, where China and America, there have been bans about NVIDIA providing chips to China.
Yeah.
And they had even an agreement to provide the second grade chips.
Yeah.
That is the H20s.
Yeah.
And I'm worried. What effect does it have? Because China is a large market.
Yes.
What effect does it have on NVIDIA?
If I can be very honest with you, as of now,
Yes.
zero impact.
Zero?
Yes, because at $5 trillion, it's excluding China.
Sure.
Yeah.
And still being one of the
we're
most
literally
valuable.
saying NVIDIA is the most valuable company in America and Europe.
Yes.
That is exactly what you're saying. And some parts of Asia, like let's say Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea.
Yes.
Excluding South Korea because they have their own semiconductor stock. But that is the whole beauty about NVIDIA, because when you're talking about a $5 trillion company, we are excluding China. There's that wrangle between America and China.
Yes.
America does not want China to get the most advanced chips, because of course, he who wins the AI war will have the most advanced chips. And who has the most advanced chips as of now? NVIDIA. So they had said there's no more shipment of advanced chips. That's why they had said, I think Jensen Huang said, we will go and look for, we'll try and design a massaged chip that can fit the Chinese.
The Chinese market, yeah.
In grammatical manner, he was saying that you will not get our most advanced chips.
Yes.
But you might get something second grade or
second grade, yeah, or third grade.
Yeah, but China wants the chips.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, when Trump came in, President Trump understands the importance of having these chips and like having America only on these chips. Yeah, China also understands the importance of NVIDIA. That's why they want those chips, so that, I mean, if they're able to replicate them,
okay.
Yeah, and they want these chips so that they're able to train their models.
Oh, on the same.
Yes. And once that they train their models, they can be able to re-engineer some of these chips.
All right.
Yeah.
As for now, no effect.
There's no effect.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm now even curious, because now it looks like it's a very viable stock, a very viable investment. That as a person who has been following this series, especially firsthand,
yeah,
apart from those who are watching now, personally, I've been following it firsthand from you.
Yeah.
And it seems very viable. I would really want to understand what is the expected or the valuation of NVIDIA in the next 2 to 3 years, or maybe 10 years up.
If you were to ask me in the next 2 to 3 years, I would tell you
Yes.
the number that Tesla's board of directors gave Elon Musk.
Yes.
Around 8. Honestly, with 60% growth rate,
Yes.
I expect a lot from NVIDIA in terms of revenues. As of now, it's doing around $44 billion.
Okay.
Maybe the next 2 years, it should be doing around double of that. Because, of course, with Blackwell, you expect more advanced companies now to start trying out this architecture.
Yeah.
Then, now that most of the companies are realizing how AI can fit in their company, they obviously want those chips. I mean, at about $200 or maybe 190, 180, and then at a market capitalization of $5 trillion, I would expect 2 to 3 years at around $8 trillion. Yeah.
All right.
But then remember, because it's a very heavy stock, so adding just a 3 trillion market cap to NVIDIA, it's a lot. But remember, everyone loves NVIDIA. Everyone loves NVIDIA because they've been giving quality stuff. Yeah, it's expensive, but
Quality.
institutional grade. Yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting, and it really makes me want you to actually guide our viewers on how they can be able to invest or be able to follow the Alpha Brief portfolio specifically. And I know there are those who have been following these ideas personally with their own brokerage, and for those who want to follow the Alpha Brief portfolio, how can they be able to reach?
It's actually pretty simple. Once they just go to our website, they'll find the Alpha Brief tab.
All right.
So once they click it, of course, they will do the subscription. It's on an yearly basis.
All right. So it's annual, one time?
It's annual. All right. It's one-time annual, and then on a recurring basis. Okay. They have the option of, one, using this as an idea generation tool. 2, they can buy everything that is in that portfolio, whatever they see. Yeah. Or they can also, depending on the date that they join, they can start buying as of that date. Meaning, if I join in November, I can disregard everything that has already been bought, and then I start with NVIDIA. But then for investors that have a little bit of capital, they can buy the whole portfolio. They can also decide to buy top 3 of the ones that they like out of this, and then now follow the portfolio as it is.
So you mean if someone joins like today,
they
have to disregard Google, disregard Microsoft, disregard Uber?
You know, they can disregard because the price has already moved.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So they can decide to start as of now.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone who's joining a year later, you don't expect him to go and get Google
at the same rate.
Yes. If Uber is now it's at 97.
Yes.
And we were actually saying that Uber is a buy. Probably it has already moved to 200 or it has gone down to 50.
Yes.
Yeah. So most of these decisions you do them as of, and that's what we will say. Follow the instructions of that Alpha Brief portfolio, and you will see how they can actually turn out.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. You can give your final thoughts on NVIDIA, and say I want you to also today give a special advice to someone who is starting their journey on investment.
Let me start with my final thoughts. My final thoughts is that NVIDIA might look expensive, but it's only expensive to you. Yeah. Then expensive is relative. It is expensive compared to what? If you argue that just because it's the most valuable company in the world, that's why it's expensive, you might actually be wrong. Maybe that's why it's the most valuable company, because it's so valuable.
Yes.
My advice is look at the numbers. revenue of as a most valuable company, it's definitely a mature stock, but as a most valuable company and a mature stock, you'd expect something like what, 10% growth rate. But this time around, we were saying 67%, meaning if right now they have a revenue of $50 billion, yeah, they're literally saying that the next 1 year, their revenue will be $80 billion. Yeah. And the other year will be another 60% of $80 billion. That is exactly what I say. So, if you look at that, definitely by adding that kind of revenue, yet it's a profitable company, yeah, it's not struggling. Of course, this should eventually trickle down to its value, which will be higher. Yeah. For an investor who's just starting out, what I would advise them is just be patient. Some of these things, they just require you to calm down. Don't have your fingers itchy. You want to press all the buttons. Be patient, follow instructions. It's the hardest thing to do. Following instructions is the hardest thing to do. But you'll realize that if you're to give, let's say, a portfolio like this, a patient 2 years, then you'll be in a very good space 2 years from now.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you.
I've really learned a lot, and I know I'm saying it like a cliche right now, but it's true, because personally, this is like my first interactions on this series. This is my first interaction on investments, on stocks and these things. So I'm really learning a lot. And now it's more interesting, the fact that it's artificial intelligence, which is very new to majority of us. Our viewers can agree. Some of us don't even know how to use ChatGPT. But yeah, we're catching up. Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you.
See you on the next episode as we tackle another episode or another company in the supply side. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sure.